Hello there, I'm David Kay. I am a successful busker. Let me adjust my screen a little bit. I can adjust this all night and I don't look any better. By the way, this is something I might mention to you. You don't have to be pretty to busk. You don't have to be physically able. I had COVID-19 back in 2020, and I have a stamina issue, so I can't stand or walk very far for very long. I do happen to have a very good singing voice, and I'm very good at playing my button accordion. But there are situations where I have to be, very careful so that I don't overextend myself. But the thing is, you don't have to be pretty. You don't have to be a knockout. You don't have to be all that fancy, although, as I mentioned before, costuming is quite important, I think, in order to portray the fact that you are a musician. If music is what you're doing, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm here to talk to you about. Now, let me talk here in chapter 14 about time of day. I don't usually perform during commute hours. The reason is during morning commute, people are anxious to get to work. During afternoon commute, they're anxious to get home. I have found my best tips are outside the commute. Usually around dinner time, people might be going somewhere. Maybe they might be on a date and they hear my music and, one partner wants to impress the other one by tipping me. That's good. Or midday is also good. I am not much for mornings, but I know a very successful accordionist of all things who does klezmer, which is Jewish music. And she has, and she definitely did the costuming part too. I mean, she looked like she came from the old country, no question about it. And she played really, really good klezmer music for years. In fact, I think she still does. And she chose mornings just after morning commute, and has done quite well. Also, you have to watch the street traffic if you're performing on the streets, which is what I do. There's a particular community, here it is, Niles, which is part of Fremont, which is down the street from the Tesla auto assembly plant, and it's in the heart of, or the edge of, Silicon Valley. Well, one thing that I've noticed is that Niles is only good on Saturday and Sunday because it's sort of an antiques and collectibles kind of neighborhood. Lots of antique stores and lots of tourists. Well, the thing is, there are a number of tourists who only go out during the weekends, and that's most of them. So while I could do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I found it best and more economical for my time to just do Saturday and Sunday. I don't come out until the late afternoon, early evening. The reason for that is that, especially on Saturday, they have a farmer's market, and the people there tend to be rather snooty, and I don't handle snooty very well. They tend to look down their nose at me. I don't play that. So I won't even come out until after the farmer's market is closed. So it's not unusual for me to play from about 3:30 or 4 in the afternoon until about 7. And that works for me quite well. Other days of the week I'm at shopping centers or parks or what have you, where there might be some people enjoying themselves. Also, and shopping is pretty important. The venue is important as far as what the people are shopping for. I have not done well positioning myself in front of a dollar store. Also, places like Ross, which have discount clothing and discount home items. They don't tend to attract the kind of people who are my audience. But if I play out in front of a grocery store or a drugstore, that seems to work a lot better. They come at all different hours of the day and evening, and not necessarily are commuting. So that works out for me. So I can do a store anywhere from about noon until 4 p.m. or something like that, and do quite nicely with that. So one thing I pay attention to, or one thing that has worked for me, is paying attention to the time of day, also the day of the week. Note where the slow parts are in the week regarding a particular spot. I've played in a park in the Fremont area called Central Park, because there are a number of people during the daytime, during the week, retired people and such, who come by, and they like hearing my music. Normally I wouldn't play a park, except that these people really enjoy what I'm doing, and I will go there in the early part of the day, and they enjoy it, and they tip me quite nicely. So be cognizant of the time of day and also the day of week, and that should increase your tips significantly. This is Successful Busking. I'm David Kay, and if you want to like me and comment and do whatever you need to do, I'd appreciate it very much. And thank you for watching.